Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Hello everyone, I hope that I'm live right now, guys. If you guys are able to listen me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know, guys. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. How are you guys? Is everybody fine? Is everybody great? Please let me know. Is everybody fine? Is everybody great? Please let me know, guys. All good? No issues? No problems? Excited? That's great, guys. Even I'm excited for today's class. Good, good, great. All good. Okay. So, first of all, we'll start by introductions itself once again. So, today we are having another special guest of ours who is going to be attending this class with us. You guys will be meeting her at the end of the class itself. She is the girlfriend of Oscar. So even Oscar has a girlfriend right now, and we don't have it. So yeah, we can't do shit about it, right? Okay, so today we will be meeting the girlfriend of Oscar, guys. Let me show it to you guys. So there she is. It's sitting right over there. If you guys are able to see her, that is the girlfriend of Oscar, as you are able to see. And we will be meeting her, guys, at the end of the class, right? Her name is Lucy. That's her name. Many of you guys have met her as well. So that is Lucy for you guys. She looks the same as my shoes. So even my shoes are of the same color right over here. So my shoes and Lucy looks the same. So sometimes Oscar gets confused and we have to take care of him. That's not Lucy, that's my shoes. Stop licking it. Okay, so what we'll be doing today is that we will be making sure that we will be starting out with AI today. We'll try to understand what is data science, what is artificial intelligence, what is machine learning, what is deep learning, all these kind of technology, these terminologies that you guys are hearing about right now, right? We'll try to decrypt it. Okay, we will try to understand it as much as possible. Now, please try to understand this, guys. This particular session is very essential for you guys. See, when you are learning from me and you're going to some other place and they're asking you, okay, so what is your domain topic of choice or what are you currently learning? And you're saying it to them that I'm learning AI ML. That shouldn't happen. Okay, that shouldn't happen, guys. Right? So these are the small problems that are there. We'll be trying to solve that. We'll try to make sure that you guys are able to understand each and everything right over there. Guys, even if it is buffering, it will be buffering for just a second or two. So you guys can, so there's no buffering from my end as you're able to see right over here. Even if it buffers, it will be for just a second or two, guys. So you guys can adjust, I guess, right? You guys can adjust right over there, right, guys? Okay, so we'll start by understanding what have we, just a quick revision, guys. What have we learned in our previous class? Just a quick revision, guys. What have we learned in our previous class? Please let me know. Good, guys, let me know what have we learned in our previous class. Just a quick revision, guys. Just a quick revision. Before we are able to start, just a quick revision, guys. What have we learned in our previous class, guys? We have learned about data types, right? We learned about integers. We learned about floats. We learned about your typecasting itself. We converted from one type to another. We learned about Boolean. We learned about strings, right? These are the things that we learned about. We learned about one of the formats, format method. Do you guys remember the format method from yesterday, guys? Do you guys remember the format method from yesterday? Please let me know. Do you guys remember the format method from yesterday, guys? Dot format that we learned after strings, right? So most of the things you guys are able to remember, right? So these are the things that we studied yesterday. We have done the basics of Python that we need to go further with AI. Today our aim is to start AI properly and understand each and everything under the domain topic, that is artificial intelligence. One more thing, guys, today there will be multiple attendances. Okay, please listen to me very carefully. It can be 2 attendance, it can be 3 attendance that you will have to give in the middle of the class. Please listen to this very carefully, guys. I don't want you guys to like say to me at a later point of time that we didn't knew about it. Okay, so there might be multiple attendances in today's class, guys. I can take up one attendance at any particular point of time. Okay. For example, I'm taking up one attendance at the start of my class. After 5 minutes, I can take up the next attendance. I can take up the next attendance after 10 minutes as well. That is something that I will be deciding right over here. Okay. So in today's class, if you guys are like not able to fill up all the attendances, today's attendance will be 0 for you. If there are 3 attendance in today's class and you have just filled 2 attendance, then again it will be 0 for you. Okay, you have to fill all the attendances in today's class. And if you are leaving the class for a minute or two, you are not paying attention in the class itself, you will not be able to understand where the attendance link is or when the attendance was taken up. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Everybody is able to understand that there will be multiple attendances in today's class? Good. So let's continue from right over there, guys. Let's start with our topic. First of all, there will be certain things that I will be telling you guys to remember in today's class, guys. These are important from the perspective of your interviews. Okay, many of you guys will be going to give interviews at any particular point of time, right? So whatever I will be saying to you guys, it will be very important from the perspective of your interviews itself. So listen to me very carefully. Do not miss on anything, guys. Okay. So first of all, let's start with a very basic thing. Let us open a paint right over here so that I'm able to show you guys what I'm meaning about it. Okay, and let's start with that. So today's class is a little bit theoretical in nature, guys. Please do bear with me. It's important to understand these concepts moving further. Okay, I don't want you anybody else to say to me that you are a very bad teacher. You didn't even taught us the basics, right? In an interview, when somebody asks you, what is your domain? Like, what are you currently studying? Never say something like AI/ML. Okay, never say something like AI/ML, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Never say this. If somebody is asking you in an interview or somebody in random as well is asking you, what are you currently studying? Please do not say AI/ML, guys. This literally means if I am telling you that I'm currently studying maths plus addition, I'm studying maths and addition. This basically means that if somebody comes to you and says to you that, okay, I'm studying maths and addition, then you will immediately be able to identify he has no amount of knowledge related to what is maths. He does not know what is addition as well. If somebody comes to you and says to you that, okay, I am currently studying maths and addition, you guys will immediately be able to understand, right? That he does not know what is maths. He has no idea what is addition as well, right? In the same way, this is the exact meaning when you say to somebody that I'm learning AI/ML. So we need to understand this entire topic in its entire depth, guys. Okay, please bear with me. This is a very important theoretical class. So make sure that you are able to understand each and everything. Now, many of you guys might have heard about these terms, right? These terms are something that will be very, very, very familiar with you guys, right? Data science, data analytics. Then you are having your data engineering, artificial intelligence, AI, artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, computer vision, natural language processing. Anything else? You must have heard about this generative AI as well. All these terms you must have heard about it, right? All these, any other terms that you guys have heard about that you want a little bit clarity upon? Please let me know. Any other terms that you guys have heard upon that you need some clarity upon, guys, do let me know. I will include it into what I'm teaching right over here. CNN, ANNs, all that are included in deep learning. Okay, large language models are something included in your NLP and generative AI itself. Okay, all that I will be explaining you guys right over there. Do not worry. Computer vision, data mining. Okay, somebody has said data mining. Data mining is also important right over here. Data mining. These are some of the topics that I am able to see right over here that are related to AI and ML. Okay, we don't want to get into something that is not related to AI and ML, guys. So we will make sure that these all other things that you guys must have heard about. Now, please try to understand it that these topics do not exist individually. These topics do not exist individually. All this data science, data analytics, data engineering, artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, computer vision, natural language processing, generative AI, data mining, all these do not exist individually, guys. These are all interconnected and interrelated to each other. These are all interconnected and interrelated to each other, guys. And all this, I'm putting it up in a bubble itself. All this right over here are a subpart. These are all a subpart of just data science. Basically, think about data science as something that is, so let me just put it up right over here. So this is data science. Data science is a field like physics. Just like you are having physics as a particular field, right? You're having physics as a particular field. Similar to that, data science is like a field itself. Under data science, there are multiple different topics that are included inside of it. The first particular topic is basically data analytics. Under data analytics, you are having topics such as data visualization. You are having topics such as business analytics. You are having topics such as SQL, stats. Okay, these are all the things that fall under data analytics itself. Data visualization basically means there is some kind of data present all around you. You need to create graphs, you need to create reporting right over there. Using graphs, you need to visualize the data. You need to visualize. You want to create bar graphs, you want to create pie charts, you want to create histograms right over there, right? All that is basically data visualization. Then you're having business analytics. Business analytics is like data visualization on steroids. Okay, data visualization on steroids. That is what business analytics is. It has specialized tools for it. For example, Excel, Power BI, Tableau. These are all specialized tools that are present under business analytics that help you analyze the data even further, even in a lot more depth, and create awesome reports for your companies or for people associated with that particular team itself to understand the data. Are you guys able to understand it? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. That is business analytics. Okay, you don't need to understand. I'm just making sure that this broad topics you are able to get some idea about it. Okay, you don't, this is not a boot camp on business analytics. This is a boot camp on AI. Okay, but I want you guys to understand what is the meaning of AI and where does AI fit in this entire picture. Where does AI comes into place right over here. Your SQL is basically a language that you use to query a particular database. A database is where all your data is stored. A database is where all your database is stored itself. Okay, all your data is getting stored inside of databases. Now to query, to ask questions to that database and get results, get data from that database itself, you use SQL right with it. Think about it as you are having a very big lake. You want to take some water out of that lake itself, so you use a pump, right? You use a pump to take up water. So this pump is basically your SQL, and that lake is basically all the data in the database. Now to take up data outside the database, you use this SQL right with it. Okay. The next particular thing is statistics. So I don't think so. I need to make you guys understand what is statistics. I think so. You guys must have studied about mean, median, and mode in your childhood itself. But of course, this is advanced statistics. This is not your 10th standard statistics that you have learned right over there. So advanced statistical knowledge is required right over here for data analytics. This is to analyze data, to understand data itself. The next particular topics that you are having is data engineering. You are having data wrangling. I know, guys, I have a very shitty ass like handwriting, but I still hope that you guys are able to understand what I'm writing. Okay, and then you're having data mining. These are some of the other terms that you must have heard about, right? So data engineering basically, so try to understand it. Data exists in various different formats, right? Data is not always of just one particular type. You will have data related to every single type of data exists around you. For example, there is CSV data, Excel data, HTML data, XML data, JSON data, web API data. You are having data related to scraping websites, collecting your data present inside of databases, image based data, video based data, audio based data, text based data, encrypted data. All these different types of data are existing all around you at once itself. So think about it, and you cannot utilize the data in its purest form. You just cannot. Like in the raw form that the data is getting, you are getting from various different places, you cannot utilize it. Think about it. You guys need water to survive, right? You guys need to drink water to survive itself. Now, water comes from various different sources. You are having ocean water, you are having lake water, you are having water from the toilet itself, you are having water from a garbage dump. All this water coming from various different sources. You cannot drink these water. You need to first purify these water to be able to drink it. Right or wrong, guys? Please let me know. You need to purify this water to be able to drink it. Now, the same purification steps that you're using to purify a ocean water, you cannot use the same particular step to purify your like normal, like your toilet water. Whatever step that you're utilizing to purify ocean water, you cannot use that to purify your toilet water. The steps will be different for each of them. Once you figure out that, okay, for these I have to use this type of purification, for this type of water I have to use this type of purification, then all the purified water needs to be stored at one particular location. All this water from various different places itself, you are purifying it, and that purified water is getting stored together, and that is what we are able to utilize. That is what happens with data as well. So data is present with various different types of data are present in the world. So to be able to understand these different types of data, to be able to clean them, process them into a format that you can actually use then at the end, that is called as data wrangling. This process of cleaning data, processing data, purification of data itself so that you are able to use it is called as data wrangling. Data engineering is the steps that are involved in this, like from various different sources you are collecting data, you are purifying them, and then you are loading it up. So it is called as extract. Okay, you are extracting data from various different sources. You are extracting data from various different sources. Then you purify your data. That is data wrangling. You are transforming your data. You are purifying your data or transforming your data right over here. And then you load the data at one particular location. You store all the purified data together itself. And this is called as a ETL pipelining. This process of extracting data from various different sources, transforming your data, and then loading it up in one particular position is called as ETL pipelining, guys. And ETL pipelining is what we refer to by data engineering. That is the main work of a data engineer itself. Now, data mining. Now, this data, this purified data, you need to analyze that. You need to understand it. You need to get knowledge from that data. How is YouTube able to understand which type of ads to give to you? How does YouTube understand which type of ads should I give to you? Okay, its business is basically run on ads itself, right? The platform is free, everything is free. So it pushes ads to you and earns from your ads itself. So first it collects data. Okay, where are you currently located at? You are located at like let's assume Bangalore itself. So what is the local language of that? What is your age? What is the kind of YouTube channels that you have subscribed to? What kind of videos do you watch? It gathers all this data, raw data. It gathers all this data from various different sources. What type of things you are doing on Google? Like even your incognito as well gets tracked. Okay, whatever you are searching on incognito, that too gets tracked right over there. So all that data, Google has it. And then Google processes that data first through ETL pipelining. It will first clean that data. Now that clean data, it will try to analyze. It will try to get knowledge from that data itself. It will try to understand what are the patterns when it comes to what you guys are doing right over here, right? Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. So that gaining knowledge from data is just numbers, right? Data is just numbers in some particular location. To gain knowledge out of it and to utilize that, that is what is called as data mining. to get knowledge out of data. That is what we refer to as data mining right over there. The next and the last thing that we need to discuss about is artificial intelligence or AI. That is the last thing that we need to understand and the most important thing as well. Right? So we'll remove everything from the board, guys, right now. We'll just keep AI on the board. Please do remember, AI is again a sub part of data science. It is a sub field of data science right over there, guys. Okay. So now we'll just talk about AI. Oh, my watch was going to fall off from the table. I was like, shit. Okay. So AI right over here. Now AI as well is just like a subject. Okay, it is just like a subject itself, and that subject, let's assume, is mathematics. Now mathematics has various different subfields inside of it, right? You're having statistics, you're having arithmetics, you're having probability, you're having graphical economy, you're having econometrics, you're having game theory. All these different subfields, trigonometry is there, then your integral and differential equations are there. So all these different kinds of fields, subfields of mathematics are there. Similar to that as well, AI also. AI is nothing else, guys. Please try to understand this. AI is nothing else but algorithms. It's just algorithms, guys. Let's start from the history. Let's start from history itself. So in 1950s, back in 1950s, your scientists were very, very obsessed with recreating human intelligence artificially. Okay, they were very much obsessed with creating human intelligence artificially itself, and that is the reason why they started this particular field that is called as artificial intelligence, where they are trying to create an artificial intelligent being itself. Now the problem that they faced back in 1950s was that the computers back, even your smartphones right now, take up any smartphone, this is a very good smartphone, take up any shit smartphone as well, okay, that is also much more powerful than the most powerful computer back in 1950. It will become at least 10,000 times more powerful than the most powerful computer back in 1950s. So computationally, they were not strong. So what they did was they just wrote algorithms after algorithms. Algorithms are nothing else but a set of rules, a set of steps that you need to follow to do something. That is what algorithms is. Okay, so AI was initially termed as artificial intelligence, and that terminology has not changed over the span of time. We will see in this bootcamp that AI is not actually something that is artificially alive. It is just mathematics, probability, statistics at the back end. Nothing else. It is just a cover up behind which, if you remove the cover, it is just maths. It is just maths in the back end. Okay, so we'll just cover it back up and let's discuss the topic once again. So under AI as well, there are multiple subfields that are there. One of the subfields of artificial intelligence is machine learning, guys. Okay, one of the subfields of artificial intelligence is machine learning. Now, in this type of algorithms, again, please remember, whenever you're talking about AI, refer to it as algorithms itself. That is the technically correct term. Okay, so any algorithm that is called as a machine learning algorithm basically means it is dependent, it learns from data. When the machine is learning, so when a child is learning, how does the child learn? From books itself, from things that are happening around him itself, right? From experiences itself. So in the similar way, when you teach a machine something through data itself, that is called as machine learning. That is called as machine learning. Now, under machine learning, there's somewhere around 18 algorithms that are there. Just under machine learning itself, there are somewhere around 18 algorithms that exist that uses various different techniques to teach a machine something. Okay. Now, under machine learning, one of these algorithms is called as your deep learning, guys. One of the algorithms under machine learning is called as deep learning. Now, deep learning is based on the algorithm of neural networks. Okay, artificial neural networks, ANNs, convolutional neural networks, CNNs, RNNs, your long language models. That is what basically has trained the entire GPT system itself. That too is a derivative of deep learning. So, deep learning basically is creating artificial human brains using maths, creating a human brain using maths itself. Now, if you think about it, what is human brain made of? Can somebody let me know? What is human brain made of? Can somebody let me know, guys? What is human brain made of? Anybody? Neurons, right? You must have learned in your biology class neurons or neural cells that are there inside of your brain itself. So scientists were like, okay, brain, we need, if I want to create an artificially intelligent being, the most intelligent being on the planet Earth is humans. Humans think via their brain. Somebody thinks via their hearts. They are good to go, but usually they think from their brain itself. Brain are made up of neurons. So they started studying neurons, and they understood how does a neuron work. So there are dendrites, there are tentacles. The tentacles carry electronic messages in the neuron. The message gets interpreted and then forwarded, passed through the axon, through the dendrites, through the rest of the things. So they try to understand what is a neuron. And then they created an artificial model of a neuron itself. An artificial model of a neuron, and they named it as a perceptron or an artificial neuron. Okay, artificial neuron or a perceptron. That is what they named it as. And now this artificial neuron, so inside of your brain, do you have just one brain cell? No, there are billions of brain cells present inside of your brain. It's a billions of brain cells present inside of your brain. So this artificial neuron or this perceptron, they also said that, okay, we will also have billions of artificial neurons and will connect everything together itself to formulate a human brain. Actually, it did not work like that. And now that model is called as deep learning. Every single big application that you guys are seeing, whether it be chat GPT, whether it be your let's assume these image generation models as well. Okay, all these are basically using this format of deep learning itself, because that is the most powerful form of AI that actually exists out there. Because the kind of computations and something that you can do right over here is very, very, very powerful, along with the kind of computers that we are having right now. The kind of technology that we are having right now, the deep learning is one of the most important fields under AI that is currently being used. Now, under deep learning itself, you are having these type of algorithms. Now, these are again algorithms under deep learning. For example, your ANN, your CNN, your then you are having these RNNs. Okay, then you are having GANs. Okay, so this ANN is basically a normal neural networks. CNN works on images. Okay, RNN works on something that, for example, stocks. Okay, stock markets and everything, video, analyzing videos and shit. You use RNNs right over there. Recurrent neural neurons. We will be having a future boot camp on just deep learning as well, guys. You don't have to worry about it. We will be having another boot camp on it, but I want you guys to understand the concept behind AI. You shouldn't feel that, okay, AI is such a, like, we are not able to understand what is happening in the world or something like that. For that, you must have heard about these new technologies that have come up, like chat GPT, right? You guys must have learned about chat GPT, right, guys? Please let me know. You guys must have learned about chat GPT. Am I right or wrong, guys? Please let me know. Yes? Or maybe your what is the name? Mid Journey. Have you guys heard about Mid Journey? Please let me know. Have you guys heard about Mid Journey? So Mid Journey is basically where you given a prompt and it generates an image for you. From that prompt, it will generate an image for you itself. The ChatGPT is just able to generate text, right? Mid Journey is able to generate images as well. So all these are again subderivatives of generative AI. Okay, subderivatives of generative AI. And generative AI, the field of generative AI was started at this particular point of time. Under GANs, you are having all the generative AI. GANs was the starting point of generative AI, and it is not something that is started like so many years ago. In 2016, GANs were introduced to the rest of the world. So the generative AI actually started in 2017 itself. It's a very new technology right over here. Very new technology, very new algorithm right over there, guys. I've personally worked in GANs for almost 3 years. I've published 2 research papers as well on SR GANs that I personally worked upon. Okay, so GANs are one of my favorite topics. Okay, it is one of my favorite topics itself. There are multiple reasons. It's very fun to learn and very fun to use as well. I will be explaining you guys GANs at a later point of time whenever I get some extra time itself. But for right now, please try to understand your all this AI models that are coming up right now, Chat GPT, Mid Journey, they are all one of the derivatives of GANs, one of the type derivatives of GANs itself. So Chat GPT also requires a little bit of GANs, a little bit of RNN, a little bit of NLP. So there are multiple layers to it, but GANs is most important right over there. Okay, the next particular thing. So after machine learning, okay, machine learning, deep learning, you guys were able to understand all that, right? There are other branches of AI as well. There are multiple other branches of AI. For example, one that deals with soft computing, the other one that deals with your the tree-based algorithms itself. For example, BSTs or like BSTs are there. Then you're having your depth first search, breadth first search. Okay, all these kind of search algorithms that are there. That is also one of the categories of artificial intelligence right over there, guys. So multiple different categories are there under AI itself that you guys need to be very familiar with. Okay, now the soft computing is something that has already died, so you don't have to learn about it. But try to understand this, guys. AI is nothing else. It is just algorithms. It is not something that you need to fear. That it is not something that is so out of this world. At the backhand itself, it is just mathematics. It is just mathematics that you are now utilizing to do various things. Now the question arises that okay, we are able to understand that AI is just algorithms and everything. What about this computer vision? What about this natural language processing itself? What about these type of topics? What is the meaning behind them and how to use it right over there? Okay, so all these algorithms, like I said, these are not programs. You have to write these algorithms as programs. That is your job as a programmer. But these programs need to be utilized somewhere, right? These programs need to be utilized somewhere. It is not as if like it is just existing in the air and you are all fine with it. These need to be utilized somewhere, right? So those utilization of these algorithms is what we refer to as computer vision, natural language processing. Okay, these are just utilization of these algorithms in these fields. For example, let us take an example right over here. For example, we are having Tesla. Okay, Tesla, Tesla. That is a self-driving car, guys. A self-driving car. So what is happening right over there is on top of Tesla. So this is our Tesla car. This is a sensor right over here. The sensor scans the environment around the car. The sensor tries to understand the environment around the car. Now the ability for this particular machine to be able to understand its surrounding, to be able to provide this machine with the aid of vision, that is what is called as computer vision, guys. That is what is called as computer vision. Now computer vision is basically application. It's the application right over there, guys. For example, let's assume you are having one cupcake. Now I'm giving you another cupcake. So now you are having two cupcakes. So here your application is how many cupcakes are there. Okay, the application is how many cupcakes are there. But to do that, you use addition at the end of the day, right? The algorithm was addition. The algorithm was addition itself, but the utilization was in counting the number of cupcakes itself, right, guys? Please let me know. So in the same way right over here, for computer vision, you use AI algorithms. All the algorithms that are there under artificial intelligence, you utilize that into a particular field in which you need to provide the computer with vision itself, and that application of that algorithm is called as computer vision. Some examples of this is, for example, you guys are having your mobile phones in which you are having your Google Lens, right? Many of you guys must be using Google Lens at any particular point of time. Please let me know. Many of you guys must have used Google Lens, right? So what is Google Lens? Google Lens is an application of computer vision, guys. It's an application of computer vision itself. Okay, wherein you guys are able to understand. So for example, you are able to show it on front of a particular text that is written in Chinese, and it will translate that text to you to English itself on that screen. And that is basically, it is able to perceive the environment around it. For example, your self-driving cars, that is also one of the examples of computer vision, right? So can you guys give me one example of computer vision, guys? Can you guys give me one example of computer vision? Please let me know. Can you guys give me one example of computer vision, guys? Please let me know. One example of computer vision from your end. Can you guys give me? whatever you have used in your daily life. Okay, there are multiple applications around you in which you guys have used computer vision, guys. Any one example, guys. Scanner, good. QR scanner is not exactly, no, QR scanner is not an example right over there. Google Lens, okay. QR scanner is not an example of computer vision, guys. QR scanner is not an example of computer vision. Please do remember that. It is not an example of computer vision, guys. Face ID of Apple, great, guys. Face ID that you guys use inside of your phones, right? Face IDs that you use inside of your phones, that is an example of computer vision. Facebook being able to understand who all are there inside of this post. Okay, like you are able to upload a post and it is able to identify that maybe these people are there in the post, you can tag it. That is an example of computer vision. So these are some of the most famous examples of computer vision, guys, that you guys have used many a times inside of your daily life itself, guys. Inside of your daily life, right? The second particular thing right over there is that you are having your, after computer vision, natural language processing. Again, it is just the utilization of the algorithm in that field. It's just the utilization of the algorithm in that field, guys. Okay, so right over there, what is natural language processing? The ability for your computer to be able to understand your natural language. For example, right now I'm speaking in English. So your computer should be able to understand English directly. That is what natural language processing basically means. The examples of that will be Siri, OK Google, then Alexa, then you are having Bixby, then you are having like a lot of different stuff, right? Translators. When you translate one language to the other, Google Translate, that is an example of natural language processing. Okay, Chat GPT is an example of natural language processing itself. So all these are different and most important like examples of natural language processing. Are you guys able to understand what is natural language processing, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand what is natural language processing, guys? Please let me know. Great, awesome, guys, awesome. So again, guys, there are multiple attendance in today's class. If you guys are not able to fill it up, I will not be able to help you guys out with anything after that. Okay, so today you will be having just 5 minutes to fill out the first attendance. This is the first attendance, guys. I can have multiple attendance in today's class. There can be 2 to 3 attendance as well. So please be ready for that. If you are leaving the class after the first attendance, you will not be able to get the second attendance. Okay, the attendance link will be closed in the next 5 minutes. That is, the attendance link will be closed exactly at 8:58. Okay, at 8:58 the attendance link will be closed. I will be providing the attendance link for just 1 minute. Please start filling up your first attendance for the day immediately, guys. This is the first attendance of the day. We will be having multiple attendances today, so please start filling up your attendance right now. The attendance link will be closed exactly at 8:58, guys. The attendance link will be closed exactly at 8:58. Please start filling up your attendance link. Okay, please start filling up your attendances, guys, because at 8:58 the attendance link will be closed. This is the first attendance, guys. There will be multiple attendance in today's class. There will be multiple attendance in today's class, guys. Please start filling up the attendance as soon as possible. Please do not miss out on your attendance, guys. Please don't miss out on your attendance. Only 4 minutes are left for your attendance to get closed. Only 4 minutes, guys. Only 4 minutes for attendance to get closed, guys. Please start filling up your attendance immediately. After 4 minutes, the attendance link will be closed. As you are able to see, the attendance is working absolutely fine. There's no issues with the attendance. I'll be providing the attendance for the next 2 minutes, guys. After that, I will not be providing with the attendance anymore. Okay? Good. So, Mohammed Eman, I was able to see your message itself that is C, a programming language that you should be learning right now. My suggestion to you would be absolutely not. Okay, either learn C++, Java for your data structures and algorithms, and learn JavaScript for web development, Python for data science, whatever you prefer. Do not learn C. It is a very, very, very old programming language. Do not learn it. It has no utilization right now in the market. Okay. Okay, guys, 3 more minutes to fill up the attendance. Let everybody fill up the attendance and then we'll start with our class, guys. Do not learn MATLAB, again of no utilization right over there. What is BST? So binary search trees. Okay, it is a data structures and algorithms topic that is there. Okay, Data structures and algorithms require C or C++ in college. Go with just C++. Your college is teaching you C because they don't have professors that can teach you actually C++ properly. So please don't learn it in C. It is just a wastage of your time itself. Okay, C++ Java is very good. Okay. Ooh, it is very hot today and there's no electricity. So due to that, I'm running on inverter. So due to that particular reason, the AC is not working and there's no fan as well in my studio room. Now it is like it's very hot right over here. Uh, Please reduce questions in attendance. No, we can't because that is what we need to compare that everybody has filled it properly or not, right? Why are there no fans? Because if there is a fan, it will continuously produce a sound, and that sound will go into the mic, and then you guys will be like, "Sir, background में क्या चल रहा है? I'm not able to hear anything properly," right? That is the reason why. AC is there, but electricity is not there. So due to that reason, it's very hot right over here. Okay, I think so. Even Lucy is feeling hot with me. How is Oscar doing? So Oscar, I think so, is sleeping in my room. So the last time that I checked was Oscar was sleeping in my room itself. DSA with Python, do not do that. DSA in C++ or Java. Guys, please do understand those who are doing data structures and algorithms. Please understand this. Data structures and algorithms should be done only in C++ or Java. There's a lot of reasons why I'm saying not to do it in any other programming languages. Please take this up with a lot of like attention itself. Do not do data structures and algorithms in any programming language except C++ or Java itself. Okay. The reason for that I will be telling you guys at the end of the class. Right now, there's a lot of things that I have to teach you guys, right? So at the end of the class, if somebody is saying behind and they want to understand why should you not do data structure algorithms in C or why should you not do in C++ or Java, just wait till the end of the class. I will explain that in a lot of depth because I don't want other people who don't have any idea about it or do not want to learn about it to like suffer for that, right? So for those people who want to understand why should you do data structure algorithms in C++ or Java, just stay till the end of the class, guys. I will be letting you guys know at the end of the class itself. Okay. I hope that is not a big deal with you, right? And with that in mind, guys, coming to a close to our class, we are going to shut down the first attendance of today in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding, 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 ding. And the attendance link is closed right now. So from yesterday, 400 people who came at the end of the class, we have removed them. Okay, so yesterday I was very saddened by the fact that there were 3000 people live with us. When I was taking up the attendance, somewhere around 500 people came live. I was not able to understand how did that happen. So today they have not got the attendance, and from tomorrow onwards I'll be taking the attendance in the first 5 minutes. So again they will not be able to get the attendance. Those who are live with us, those who are listening to us properly, those who are paying attention in the class, only they will be able to get the attendance. Okay, so let's continue from right over there, guys. Okay, so where were we at the end? Yeah, we were at NLP. Were you guys able to understand NLP, guys? Please let me know. Were you guys able to understand this concept of natural language processing, NLP? Please let me know, guys. Were you guys able to understand NLP, guys? Natural language processing. The last particular topic, basically the ability of a computer to understand your natural language, basically English. You should be able to directly talk to your computer in English and they should be able to understand it. For example, Siri, OK Google, Alexa, these are all examples of AI wherein the use case is natural language processing. Again, in the backend, you can use deep learning, you can use some format, hybrid format of deep learning and your machine learning like algorithms as well. So in the backend, what algorithms are being used, what is happening, you don't know that. Thus the application is in natural language processing itself. That is what you guys need to understand. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. Good. So AI as a topic is nothing else but just algorithm. The algorithm that we are going to learn in this particular bootcamp is called as the min max algorithm, guys. It is called as the min max algorithm. This is the algorithm that we are going to study for the purpose of our project, that is the tic-tac-toe project. Okay, so what we'll be doing is, first we'll try to understand the algorithm. That's the first step. Understanding algorithm. How does the algorithm work? What are the intricacies of the algorithm? How to make sure that we are able to build an algorithm similar to that. Then we will be going from understanding the algorithm to coding the algorithm itself. We'll code the algorithm directly. Along with that, just the AI is not sufficient, right? You are going to play a game. Okay, you are going to play a game as well, right over there, right? So to play a game, you need to create the board. You need to create this board in Python. You need to create that, okay, player 1 is going to use X, player 2 is going to use 0. So the logic for all that as well, you will code the entire game in Python as well, in such a way that you can play against the AI, or you can play against your friend as well. So it can be a two-player game, that is, both the persons are real person, or it can be one player and an AI. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. It will be one player or an AI itself. Are you guys able to understand this? This is the project. We are not doing the project right now. We will be doing the project in the future. I'm just explaining what is the rest of the path for us, right? So first we'll try to understand what is min-max algorithm. We'll code the min-max algorithm. We will code the entire project for us, and then we'll merge them together. Okay, that is how we are going to go further with it. Now, try to understand this, guys. AI is a particular field that takes inspiration from different fields that are there. Okay, AI as a particular field is that it takes inspiration from various different fields. For example, try to understand this. Okay, try to understand this, guys. So AI, what it does is, your deep learning that was there, right? That took inspiration from neurology. Okay, the study of neuron itself, it took the inspiration from there and created artificial neurons. Min-max algorithm is actually an econometrics topic. It is a topic from game theory. So under econometrics, there is a topic called as game theory, like the theory behind games itself. How to play games more optimally, like all this kind of stuff. So this min-max algorithm is actually belonging from there, which now has been incorporated under AI. The job for AI is not to do everything properly, not to be perfect in everything, but to be perfect in one thing that a human does. Okay, that is the purpose of AI. The purpose of AI is, the AI shouldn't, so there's called that is called a general AI. That anything you give it to it, it is the best in that. Okay, and that cannot be created. That cannot be created. That is an ideal situation. It cannot be created. What we create right now is a particular AI, a specific AI itself. That AI needs to do just one particular task that a human can do, but better than that. Okay, so right over here for us, we need to play tic-tac-toe. So we are creating an algorithm that will be able to play tic-tac-toe just like a human, but better than us. So it is a specific range of things it can do right over here, right? AI is nothing to be like in fear of. Even ChatGPT as well is something that if you are very shit at programming, then only it can replace you. A good programmer, a programmer with good amount of knowledge, good amount of experience can never be replaced by AI. So that is one of the benefits of being me. Like if I am a particular person, then I have a lot of knowledge, I have a lot of experience. So I will never be able to get replaced. But a particular person who just knows Python, a particular person who just knows JavaScript, then that is not something that will ever be able to help you guys out, right? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. Okay. Any questions related to AI as the topic? Please let me know. Any questions related to AI as a topic? Yes, we are going to go into a lot of depth inside of AI. Today's aim was just to understand a brief introduction to AI. What is AI and how should you tell things about it? So whenever you're going to somebody, do not say AI ML. Do not say AI data science. Say just data science itself. Then I'm currently learning data science. That's it. If that person is knowledgeable, he is able to understand directly that you know things. If he is not knowledgeable, even if you say anything to him, it will sound fancy. Okay, so you don't have to worry about it. So AI has a good future. Absolutely, yes. I used to work in AI for 3 years. Okay, so yes, it is a great future. So I have worked as a data analyst in Reliance Industries. I worked as a data scientist in Geo. I've worked as a machine Explore ML lead, that's a machine learning lead at Google for almost 1.5 years. So I have a very good knowledge in AI, a very good experience in AI and data science and the rest of the fields as well. So, like I said, guys, it is a very important, a very bright field. Okay, is AI is limited? I'm not able to answer the question itself. What's the better choice, pursuing a degree in CSC or specialization in AI ML alone? What factors should I consider? Just one factor. Which type of college are you going to? Is that college good? Then whatever you are able to get, just get that right over there. If that college is shit, no matter what branch that you take, it has of no consequence in placements. Okay. Can AI replace IT sector? Absolutely not. Only the shit level people who just knew programming language have already been replaced. They don't have any utilization in these companies right now. People who are good at programming, people who are actually required, they will always be there. It cannot, AI can only help them out. So when calculators came into picture, then mathematicians got replaced all over the world. No, mathematicians still were there. But now calculators help other people out, help mathematicians out, do the monotonous task faster. That is the same way in which AI is going to help us. As developers, the monotonous tasks, the small tasks that we had to spend time that did not need any kind of brain power to use, those tasks will just be optimized using AI. That's it. It can never replace us. Okay. Will AI take over the world? Even after explaining all this, that these are just algorithms, these are just mathematics and statistics, if you still feel that AI is going to replace, then as an educator, I've failed. Okay, if you feel that AI is going to take up the world, then as an educator, I've failed right over here. If I was not able to make you guys understand that AI is not what you think about, Chitti the robot, Terminator, these are all Hollywood, Bollywood logic. That is not how AI works at all. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, what of type of AI is Ultron? That is basically a imaginary AI because that was a movie. So Ultron was one of the like villains of one of the movies in Marvel, and so that is the reason why somebody asked me that, okay, what type of AI was Ultron? So I just answered an imaginary AI because that was a movie itself, not a real thing, right? What is prompt engineering? So prompt engineering is the latest methodology of earning money, not for you but for companies. So basically, what happens is, I will come to you, I will tell you that, oh, prompt engineering, so many jobs are there in the world. People are getting paid crores and crores of rupees. You give me some money, I will teach you. Okay, that is how people make a fool out of you. Prompt engineering is basically a dimag, like brain power, where you have to use to formulate the sentences in the right direction, being grammatically correct, being able to make a chat gpt or somebody able to understand what you actually want from them. Okay, it is not something that has any kind of jobs anywhere in the entire world. It's just a hoax, it's just an Instagram meme material itself. Okay, no company is hiring prompt engineers, no one is hiring. All the software engineers that were there, they are only told that if some work needs to be done, do this via chat gpt, they only have to do it. There is no jobs in prompt engineering. Okay, so please research about things before going into it. That will be my like suggestion to you guys. Okay. Okay. Power BI for analytics or other tools. You have to learn Excel, Tableau, Power BI, all three. You don't have any option right over there. Okay. Okay, guys. Please a room tour. So my room is actually very messy right over here, and I don't think so I will be able to move far because it is connected via a particular wire itself. I don't know that. So I can just like show you guys. I can't even show you guys around. So no issues. Okay, guys, so we will stop right over here. Okay, we'll stop right over here. All these questions, guys, it is not related to AI. I thought that you guys will be asking something related to AI itself. One day I will be spending to answer all your questions. Do not worry about it. One day I will be spending on answering all these questions as well, guys. What is cloud computing? How to get into cloud computing? What should you study? What should be the roadmap for that? What kind of jobs are there? Related to anything and everything that you guys are asking. Full form of ANN, artificial neural networks. Okay, ANN or artificial neural networks itself. So can AI help in the field of research? Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes itself. Okay. Okay, guys. So shall we stop right over here, guys? Shall we stop right over here? Please let me know. Okay, guys. So today we have already taken up one attendance, right? Today we have already taken up one attendance, guys. So today we will not be taking up another attendance. We'll be stopping right over there so that the people who are joining at the end of our classes come to the classes and then come back tomorrow and say, "Sir, yesterday there was no attendance, sir. Sir, no attendance, sir. Where is the attendance, sir? I was not able to see attendance, sir." So we'll do a little bit pranking with them, right? So today we'll take up one attendance and see what happens. Secondly, tomorrow I will be taking up two attendance for sure. There's no issues in that. Initially as well, at the end as well, I can take up attendance anywhere. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. If somebody says to us tomorrow in our classes that, "Sir, where is it, sir? No attendance was given, sir." We'll all have a laugh tomorrow, guys, properly, right? Okay, let's see how that goes on, and let's continue from right over there. Guys, whatever we have learned, just make sure that you are able to create a small notes or something like that in whatever we have learned in today's class. It will help you guys in the further classes as well. Just take up 10 minutes, close your eyes, whatever we have learned, try to write it down, try to understand things itself. 10 minutes, that's all it will take. Okay, and make sure that you are able to revise everything, guys. Okay, so we'll meet in our tomorrow's class, guys. And so attendance has already been taken up. Yes, everybody knows, right? Attendance is already done, right? We have multiple attendance in today's class. I think so everybody will agree with that, right? Everybody will agree with me, right, guys? Today we had multiple attendances and everything is done properly. So those people who were not present in the class, guys, you missed out on the entire thing. It's a multiple attendance happened right over there. I'm very sorry. So we'll meet in tomorrow's class, guys, and we'll enjoy right over there. Guys, you also enjoy. A long class has been happening from 2 days. Okay. Make sure that you are able to revise everything properly before coming to tomorrow's class. Tomorrow we are going to start with our algorithm. That is the min-max algorithm itself. A very easy algorithm. Do not worry. I will be explaining you guys from the utmost basics. You don't have to understand anything before that. Everything will be taught to you guys properly. Okay, and any kind of feedback is there, you guys can always reach out to me on LinkedIn. I will always be available for you guys right over there. Thank you so much, guys, and we'll continue from right over there. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, guys. Bye, guys. Bye. Okay, DSA with C. Okay, I forgot. Okay, thank you so much. Somebody reminded me right over there that I was going to answer DSA with C. So, guys, you guys can leave. The class is over. There's nothing else left. Okay, those students who are having this question that whether I should be doing data structure algorithms in which particular programming language, why should I not be doing it in C? Why should I not be doing it in Python and JavaScript? I'm just answering that. So the class is over. There's nothing else left in this class. I'm just answering this particular set of questions for students. Those who want to understand it, they can stay in the class. Those who want to go, they can go as well. The class is over. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. So for those guys who want to understand it, I'm going to make you guys understand it right now. Please try to understand how is the hiring process going on for every single company. Okay, any company that you want to apply for, whether it be in data science, artificial intelligence, whether it be in full stack development, front end, back end, DevOps, cloud, whether it be in the software development, engineering, whether it be in any field. Okay, when in any field, the process of hiring is absolutely the same. Okay, you start out with your online coding exam. Online coding exam. You have to write 2 to 3 coding questions that you have to solve in 60 minutes. You're having 60 minutes to solve 2 to 3 coding questions itself, guys. Now, because the time is less, you cannot use a very lengthy programming language. If you're using a programming language like C to do this particular exam, you will never be able to solve any coding question. It is a very lengthy programming language. You will never be able to solve it. So you will never be able to reach to an interview itself. You cannot reach to an interview without clearing this online coding round. If you're selecting C right over there, you will never be able to use it. So always do not use C to learn data structures and algorithms. It is of no utilization to you guys. Okay. The second particular thing, Python, JavaScript, any programming language except C++ or Java. Any programming language except C++, Java, especially Python and JavaScript, is something that you should never be using for doing data structures and algorithms. The reason for that is after the online coding exam, once your interview starts, the first round of interviews is again a data structures and algorithms round. It is again a data structures and algorithms round. And in this particular round itself, in this particular interview, you will be asked questions related to the programming language that you are using for doing data structures and algorithms. For example, if you are using Python or JavaScript, then you are going to be asked questions related to that language as well. The interviewer will expect that you know that language in a lot of depth. Now think about it. I am currently a technical recruiter for more than 15 companies. I take up interviews for more than 15 companies. And I have practiced Python and JavaScript. I worked for 5 years. Every single day for 10 hours, 5 days a week for 5 years. I've worked in just Python and JavaScript. I've worked just in Python and JavaScript, guys. Do you really think that you will know more about Python and JavaScript than me? The kind of question that I can ask, the kind of things that I can ask you guys, you will never be able to answer. So your own chance of getting selected reduces because the questions can be very tough. Your own chances of getting selected reduces drastically right over there. That is the reason why I usually tell students to prefer C++ or if not C++ then Java. If you are using any one of these two languages itself to do data structures and algorithms, the kind of questions that will be asked to you guys related to the language will be OOPS questions. That's it. Object-oriented programming questions will be the only question that will be asked to you guys inside of the interview. That is the reason why the interview for you will get very easy. It will get very easy for you guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. So just this was something that I wanted you guys to know, some of you guys. Always remember this, guys, no matter how good you are at software engineering, how good you are at programming, how good you are at web development, how good you are at data science, if you don't know data structures and algorithms, no company is going to hire you. I'm very sorry to say this. If you don't know data structures and algorithms, no company is going to hire you guys. So remember that. Thank you so much, guys. We'll meet in tomorrow's class and we'll be continuing from right over there. Thank you so much, guys. It was awesome meeting you guys right over here. Thank you, guys. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye, guys. Bye. Oh, you want to meet Lucy? Lucy, bacha. Lucy, bacha. Okay, I'll bring Lucy for some of you guys who are staying, and then we'll close the class itself. Lucy, what happened? So this is Lucy. Lucy, say hi to everybody. Say hi. Hmm? Okay, so Lucy doesn't want to say hi. She wants to leave immediately. Okay, guys, bye. The class is over. You guys can leave. Okay, I was just doing time pass right over here. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye.